Now I'm recording, and now I'm sharing my screen. Okay, I think we only have one left on the front side. Compound interest.
There's
Okay.
a back side.
Well, we added like an extra one on the back side, and we're going to add a couple more just to make sure you know a few things. Should be pretty quick. Okay, so compound interest is when instead of getting interest at the end of a time period, you get interest throughout. Now, this is actually really good for large amounts of money because let's suppose you had a lot of money in the bank. Like, let's say you had like $150,000. And normally you get, I don't know, 2% interest over the year. If instead of giving you 2% interest at the end of the year, they gave you 1% interest and put that money in your account, then you would get interest on that interest that you just got. And that's why compound interest is a better thing to have for your bank account than simple interest. And you can actually pick when you go to the bank which kind of interest you get. It's really not going to make a huge difference if you don't have a whole bunch of money in your savings account. But if you have a lot of money, it's going to make a big difference. So, Olivia. Okay, so anybody know what semi-annually means? Anybody remember?
Isn't it? This might be wrong, but
You get like paid 26 times or something like that.
Oh, that's
is it like every other year?
Oh,
every
that would
year?
be, yeah, that would be if it was semi-annually. So you're thinking of biannually. Semi-annually is twice a year. So instead of every other year, it's 2 times a year you get paid your interest. And the 26 times a year, you were thinking of not bi-monthly, but semi-monthly. Is that what you were thinking of, Levi? So very close. Any idea if you get paid quarterly, how many times a year you get paid? 4 times a year.
17.
Ooh, really wrong.
What job would you only get paid 4 times a year?
No, this isn't a job. This is for your savings account. How often they'll put interest in.
Oh, yeah, I get it now. Yep.
Okay, so maybe I'll put interest after these so that you know what this is about. Good question. What kind of job would you get paid 4 times a year? Almost no job. Great question. Okay, so we're all done with this vocab sheet. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple problems of compound interest. Now, I want to take space. So I would strongly suggest that even though you write your answers on this sheet of paper with 9 through 12, that you do your work on a separate sheet because it'll make more sense if you have space to do it. So I'm going to try number 10 and number 11. Okay. So number 10 says that you've got this money in the bank for 2 years. And it says it's compounded semi-annually. So how many times a year is that? Twice. So if you get 2 times a year for 2 years, how many times will it be compounded? 4. Says Olivia's fingers, and Olivia Weiner was about to say it, weren't you? Okay. So I'm going to make a table here that has 3 columns, and 4 rows.
There has to be a formula for this sort of thing.
Well, there actually, there is in compound interest, but it's kind of approximate. You can use a table for that kind of thing. But we're going to use the formula principal equals rate. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Interest equals principal times rate times time for all of these. Okay, so the first column is going to be the beginning amount in your account. And then we've got the interest you get, and then we've got the new balance. Okay, so for number 10, we're going to start with $5,000. And then we've got to figure out how much interest we get. Now, when we do interest equals principal times rate times time, on this one, I'm going to write, to get my interest, $5,000 times, can anybody figure out this in a percentage? This 1 3/4%?
Wouldn't it be
0.075.
75?
So say it again, point what?
0.0175.
That's exactly right. 0.01 is 1%, and then 75 is that 3/4. Okay, and then we're going to multiply it by time, but be careful. What was this? This was semi-annually, right? So this is actually here, half a year. So we're going to put 0.5 down. And then in your calculator, you're going to do $5,000 times 0.0175 times 0.5. And by the way, you're definitely going to need a calculator today, so don't do that thing where you're just like, Miss Nussbaum will type it out for me. I'm good. You're going to want to know. Okay, I got $43.75. Can someone confirm? Cool.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so what's our new balance then?
$5,433.75.
Ooh, that's a bit much. It's not 443.
I meant to say $43.
Yep. That's exactly right. Now, this is after that first, what, half year, right? And this is 1 year, this is 1.5 years, and this is going to be 2 years. So we're going to do this 4 times. Only on this next one, instead of starting with 5 grand, we're going to start with this, the new balance now. So now we've got $5,043.75, and we're going to multiply this one this time again by 0.0175 and 0.5. Pretty soon here, I'm gonna start randomly putting numbers or pulling numbers out of my calculator to call on kids. So we're gonna do one more line together, and then I'm calling on everybody else. Yeah?
Why do you multiply by a half?
Because this was half a year, half a year. So even though this is the 1 year mark, since the last time, it's been only 6 months. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So in my calculator, and you should be doing this too, it's 5,043.75 times 0.0175 times 0.5. And this time I got $44.13. See how we're getting a little bit more interest every time? And that's because we're getting interest on our interest. And then I'm going to add those numbers. And now I've got $5,087.88. Okay, so make sure you have a calculator right now, because I am going to start randomly assigning you guys questions and making sure that you can do this.
Miss Nesbaum.
Yeah?
So if you were to multiply it by 2, you would actually be making less money?
Right.
Okay.
So if you were to take like 5,000, and we're going to compare that at the end, we're going to compare what goes in this last spot to if you had just gotten simple interest the whole time. Okay? And the reason why, Kiera, is because every time we're pausing and adding in our interest so far. So then when we get interest the next time, we get interest on the interest that we got.
I have a
You're gonna
question.
see these keep going
Okay.
up every time. Yes?
That makes
Never
sense.
mind. I see it. Never mind.
Okay. So right now, for the next equation, you should be typing into your calculator 5,087.88 times 0.0175 times, again, half a year. Okay, let me grab my seating chart, and I'm going to pick a couple random kids to do the next few problems.
Question.
Yes.
So I got $44.51.89. So would you want us to round it to 52?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I just kind of gave the answer.
Let's see if you're right. 50, 87, 88 times 0.0175 times 0.5. I also got $44.52. Nice job, Olivia. Okay, nobody else accidentally say the answers out loud, especially Olivia, a whole bunch more times. Okay?
I was just making sure.
I know. And I'm proud of you.
Can you see my face right now?
I cannot.
Okay.
Do you want me to see your face right now?
No, I don't. Okay, so fun fact, me and Michaela hung out this weekend, and then once she left, I lost my Nike headband, and I can't find it anywhere, and I don't go anywhere or go on a Zoom call without it because my forehead is big. So, yeah.
Okay, good to know, good to know. All right, so here are the kids that I'm gonna have do this next. Michaela, you're gonna tell me this total right here. And then I'm gonna put that number there as well. And then, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kiera, you're gonna tell me the next interest. And then Clay, you're gonna tell me the new balance right here.
I'm literally 1 cent off on all of these now.
Why?
Because I got 44.51 instead of 44.52.
Okay, so when you go here, it was 44.518. So we round up because that's an 8, we're gonna round up to 52.
Okay.
Okay. Not a big deal. You're still gonna get full credit. Just make sure that you understand why you did it wrong. Okay, so next up it is, who did I say was first? Michaela, right?
$5,132.40.
Good, $5,132.40. Okay, and then I'm gonna copy that over here because that's my new beginning amount. All right, Kiera, what did you get for this interest?
I got $44.91.
Okay, let me see if I agree with you. Yep. Okay, and then the new balance, Clay?
Give me a second. $5,177.31.
Good job. Okay, so now if I go to my answer sheet, I'm gonna write down that the total interest that I got is gonna come from right here if I add all of these up. That's a fancy sign that we use in stats that means adding everything up, summation. So in my calculator right here, I'm going to write 43.75 plus 44.13 plus 44.52 plus 44.91. And that gives me $177.31. And that's what I'm going to write down here in the answer key.
Wrong one.
Thank you. Right, because we did number 10.
Why would you have to add all of them up if you started with 5,000 and then you ended it with 1,177? Like your answer's already right there.
Well, that's a great point. Yeah, I could have just taken this and subtracted 5,000, right? That was way smarter than what I did. Levi, would you like a farm animal or would you like a, I'm a winter sign. Do you want to see the farm animal choices since I'm at school now?
Sure.
Okay. Looks like I've got a rooster and a chicken and a horse.
What did Levi just say?
Levi said that you could, instead of adding all of these up, you could just take your final balance and subtract the beginning amount, and that would have given us our total interest.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Or a stupid goose, Levi. Which one are you thinking? There's a goat here too.
The goose looks really pretty.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna have to take the I'm a winner sign.
Yeah. Good choice. Good choice. Because the goose are stupid.
Excuse me, the goose is beautiful.
No, it's real dumb. Real dumb. Everybody hates it, including you, Ella. Okay.
Miss Nessa.
And then our new balance is $5,177.31. Yes?
If we don't go back to school this year, do I get my bouncy ball next year? Or
You
how's
mean
that gonna
like
work?
next year, as in like, when you say this year, do you mean this entire school year?
Yeah, like if we don't go back this entire school year, do I get my bouncy ball next year?
Okay, I do not think that is going to happen, first of all. And second of all, even if we extend beyond, like, if you guys want to after Thanksgiving, anybody who wants to can tell me, I've decided that I want my I'm a winner signs. I've decided that I want my animals. I've decided I want my bouncy ball or my whatever. And I will put it in the office with your name on it in a bag. So you
Oh.
can come pick it up anytime you want. Okay?
You
But-
mind if I say this right now? So what I think is going to happen with this whole, as we get further into this pandemic, so the vaccine itself is getting really close to being available. So what I think is going to happen is the government is going to require students to take it if they haven't had the virus already and built up their immunity. And then we're going to have to, then we're going to try to integrate school again. I think that's what's going to happen.
Well, I certainly hope we get a vaccine and we can come
You
back to
know,
school because
honestly, I think that there's going to be a chip in these vaccines. We're going to be tracked.
that seems a little intense.
Listening to
literally,
Alex Jones.
that's
huh?
what
I'm so sick of people saying that. It's literally so annoying. Get over it. There's not gonna be a chip. Gee.
All right.
There's
This is
literally
dumb.
conspiracy theories. I
hey.
may be conservative, but I don't believe that.
It is a conspiracy theory. All right, let's focus on the exciting world of compound interest that I'm trying to share with you guys. I don't understand how you could possibly be distracted because this is obviously amazing, okay? So right now we're gonna try number 11 together. Anyway, my short answer for you, Clay, is yes, I will have your bouncy ball for you and you will get it, okay? I promise. As long as somebody's willing to travel to the high school at some point. All right, so now we're trying 11. So here's the tough part. I'm gonna need somebody right now to help me set this up. I need somebody to volunteer and help tell me what's gonna be different about 11 than number 10. So go ahead and raise your hand digitally. Do not just say something. Raise your hand digitally if you wanna volunteer. You gotta tell me what's different about problem 10 and problem 11, like what we just did and what we're about to do. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing for a second so I can see your faces. Anybody else? Last chance? All right, so chance you're number 1, Olivia Weiners number 2, Olivia Overings number 3, Jordan is 4, Kiera is 5, Carly is 6. 1. Chance.
So what I was thinking about what the formula for this would be is I thought it would be very similar to the last one we did. It would be let me check. I got it on my calculator here. It would be 400 times
4.
0.025.
Okay, hold on. So 400 is our initial amount. And then 0.025, that's 2.5%. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you would multiply it because this is quarterly, so that means there's 4 of them, so it's 0.25 for in
Brilliant.
that spot.
Nice job. And then over here on this side, I'm going to write year. So it's like the first quarter of the year, and then the second quarter of the year, which is like a half, right? I guess you could write 2/4 there. This is 3/4 of the year, and this is the full year right there. So we're still doing it 4 times, but not because you always do it 4 times, but just because there are 4 quarters in a year. Brilliant job, Chance. Chance, do you want to see the animals, or would you like an I'm a winner sign?
I'll take the I'm a winner sign.
All right, all yours. Okay, so I promised you guys, hold on. I promised you guys when we were in this problem that we would try just doing some regular interest versus principal times rate times time. So I'm gonna take the principal, which was $5,000, and you guys don't have to write this down, just watch. Times the interest, which is 0.0175, times the interest of 2, just 2 years. Okay, so if we just had simple interest and we had just done this all at once, 5,000 times 0.0175 times 2, we get $175. So you would have gotten $175 if you had done simple interest, but because you did compound interest, where they just put money in your bank account 4 times throughout the year, you get $177.31. Now you're probably thinking $2.31, who cares? Well, all you have to do is tell the bank, I'd like my interest compounded. That's it. That's all you have to do, and they do the rest. So why not get free money? And by the way, the more often it's compounded, the more money you get. So if they compounded it daily, it'd be super profitable. And the more money you put in, the more money you get after a while. And it also depends on the percentage. So we're going to start at the beginning. This person has $400 to begin with. Now get ready, because I'm about to start calling on people again. To find out the first interest set, I'm just going to do this one really quick. Would be 400 times 0.025 times 0.25. Remember, 0.025 is 2.5% interest, and 0.25 is a quarter of a year. And I got $2.50. You guys get the same thing?
Why is it so low?
Because you only had $400 in your account.
Oh.
This one up here was $5,000.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, good question. And so your new balance is $402.50. And I'm going to put that over here, and then I'm going to start calling on people. So get ready. All right, who did I call on already? I feel like I already called on like Michaela and Clay and Kiera. Was there somebody else I called on already? No?
For the 3 that did the first problem.
Good. 125. I just don't want to call on the same people again. All right, number 18. Who's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Michael. Michael, you want to tell me the interest you got this time by taking $402.50 times 0.025 times 0.25. What'd you get, Michael?
Well, for the 0.25, shouldn't it be 0.5 since it's half a year now?
No, because it's only been a quarter of a year since the last time.
Okay.
You get what I mean? Like here's a year, right? Okay, so here's a year, and each one is 0.25, 0.25, right? It's split up into 4 parts. So here's where we began, and then you got money right here. This is where you got 250. And then there's only another quarter of a year before the next one, you see? So it's really about the distance between the times that they put money in your account, not how much distance total has gone by. All right, so go ahead. What'd you get?
I got $2.51.
51 cents. So very, very little bit more. 0.25 times 0.025. I'd say it's 52 cents actually, because I got 251 and a 5. Did you guys get the same thing? Anybody else?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so 52 cents. So you only got 2 cents more, but still growing, I guess. So now we're up to what? Let's see, that was number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the calculator likes you, Kiera. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Abby Rasmussen.
I got 500 or 405 and 6 cents.
Good. 6 cents?
Yeah. Oh, 2 cents.
2 cents. All right, so $405.02. Okay, and then we're gonna go again. So I'm gonna put this here, 40502. You see that these problems take a while. That's why I'm doing half your assignment with you. Times. Okay, and this time I'm picking 13, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Kaylee.
I got 253.
I also got 253. All right, so that was what? Oh, next up, keep forgetting I got to call on people, not just do it myself. 21, 5, 24, 23, 22, 21. Chance.
So new balance, that would be 407 and 55 cents.
Good. All right, and then I'm gonna put that down here.
For the new balance, do you just add all the numbers together?
Yeah, you add the beginning amount plus the interest.
So I did, oh my God, I did that completely wrong. I added all the new balances together.
Oh, that's rough. Okay. Next up, we're looking for number 9, 7, 8, 9, Levi. Levi? Oh, I'm not looking at Levi. Where'd he go? Hi, Levi. We cannot understand you, Levi, and we can't see you. Must be having internet problems. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Ella. Ella, can you unmute, please?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so what'd you get?
I didn't get anything.
Have you not been doing this with the rest of the class, Ella?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll talk to you after class. All right, we're gonna move on to number 15. Olivia Overing.
I got $2.55.
Good job. All right, and if we add those together, we get, oh, gotta stop doing it myself. Let's see, 15, 2, Carly.
410.10 cents.
Okay, so in the end, we're gonna do Levi's trick here and take the new balance and subtract the beginning amount. So what, it was $10.10 interest we got? And you end up with, the new balance is $410.10. All right, so you guys have to do the other two. We'll actually remember to do those first 8 from last week. And then these 2, 9 and 12 for tomorrow. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Ella, would you stick around, please?
Miss Nussbaum.
Yep.
So for 12, it's 18 months, but we always split it into 4?
And well, it's quarters of a year. So
Okay.
if you did it, you do 4 times for the first year, and then to get to 18 months, you have to do 2 more quarters.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yep.
So what percent would you do 12 as? Like when you're doing the I equals
So,
blah, blah.
right, so for number 12, you would still multiply by 0.015, and then still every time it'd be 0.25 years.
Well, then how is it
Okay.
18?
It's 18 months. What the only thing that's gonna be different is it's gonna be 6 things on your chart instead of 4. Because there are 4 quarters in the first year, right? And then to get to 18 months, it's another 6 months more, so that's another 2. So you'd have 6 levels on your chart, but it still will say 0.25 because that's a quarter of a year. And this will be 0.015.
Oh, I got you. Okay, yep. Okay, thank you.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Layla, do you have a question for me?